to make the perfect assist. He's ready to go. And sometimes, I'm an old school running back, okay? And I'm one of these guys that was very honest with myself. I was pretty solid, but I wasn't anything without guys like this. Lineman. And this week we're starting a new segment, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to follow us throughout this year, and it's called Loosemore's Lineman. Yes, sir. Alex Loosemore. Who you got today, man? Who you got?
To me, I've got, in my opinion, the number one prospect offensive line-wise in this draft, and it's Peter Skronsky from Northwestern.
Okay.
So left tackle, he's been the left tackle at Northwestern since he showed up on campus in 2020. He's 6'4". The weight kind of depends where you look. I've seen anywhere between 290 and 320, so I kind of put him right in the middle at 305. He's a little undersized. Yeah. Was a 4-star recruit, obviously went to Northwestern. He's been solid right from the beginning. So his freshman year, obviously with the COVID year, they didn't play as many games, but he started all 9 games, 672 snaps of offense. He only allowed 11 hurries, 4 hits, and 2 sacks. So to allow that little, especially in the Big Ten, is very impressive.
It's huge, yeah.
Went into his sophomore year, started all 12 games, 828 total snaps, only allowed 12 hurries, 6 quarterback hits, and still only 2 sacks. Yeah. So he's been very solid, especially in pass protection. I've got a few things here, just kind of almost like a scouting report. So strengths, things he's very good at. Being undersized, he's very athletic. Yeah. So one thing that's very underrated for an offensive lineman is getting to that second level, getting to those linebackers, and he does it exceptionally well. He moves very well. He's quick, he's flexible, and he blocks with balance when getting to that second level. So he's not whiffing on those blocks. He's not trying to bowl them over and blowing right by them. He gets into them, drives them back, very solid, quick off the snap, consistently. Like you watch the tape, he's almost always the first guy off the ball and the first guy making contact on either side of the ball. So, and with that, the other guy's not ready, so he consistently generates that movement. He pushes them back. He's very powerful. He's not strong, but he's powerful, if that makes sense. Yeah. And he's got that solid grip, good agility as a puller. I'll get into the pulling a little bit and the weaknesses. There's a little bit of an issue there. But overall, very solid feet. That's the one thing I saw from him watching him is his feet are always where they need to be. They're always right under him. They're always moving. Phenomenal footwork. In terms of weaknesses, for linemen, we have the term of whether you're good in a phone booth. Yeah. So, especially in the goal line, head up. Yeah. If you're man-to-man right in front of you, he's good, not great there. And mainly because he occasionally plays with high pad level. Doesn't always stay low. And for football, and I was going to get to that part right there, with that high pad level, there's a saying for linemen, low man wins. Yeah. So he comes out high occasionally, and he will get pushed back because of that. With that high pad level, he loses leverage from time to time. Yeah. So he struggles a little bit with the run blocking. Pass blocking, he struggles with very fast edge rushers or the really long-armed ones because the reason he's going to have to play guard more than likely instead of tackle is shorter arms.
Okay.
So if you notice with these tackles that have the shorter arms, they won't list a wingspan or an arm length on their profile. Yeah. And it's because they're trying to hide it from the NFL. So it'll get shown in the combine in February when he goes, but he's got shorter arms, so he struggles with those really long arm DNs because they can get into him first. Right. But I think he's going to be a first round pick, if not a top 10 pick.
Okay.
If he's going to play tackle, it's probably going to be right tackle. Yeah. Just because the short arms on the blind side isn't exactly a great idea.
Yeah.
But I think it could be a lot like a Quentin Nelson, who played a bit of tackle at Notre Dame, mostly guard, but is a phenomenal guard at the NFL level. I see Skronsky a lot like that.
Okay. I like that. I like that, man. Yeah, that's definitely what's up, and it's good to see, man. Yeah, it's funny. That's something I didn't know about. If they don't list the wingspan, it means because essentially he's got smaller arms. Give us, this is your segment, Loosemore's Lineman. You played O-line for 10 years. Give us one tidbit, something that's a key that every lineman has to have. Like, what is one tip that you would have for the young lineman coming up?
To me, footwork solves a lot of issues. Mm-hmm. You can be big, you can be fast, you can be strong, but if you have poor footwork, you're not going to get anywhere. So for me, the first thing, like when I coach, the first thing I work on is footwork with guys.
Okay.
Every day I start footwork because to me, that's the most important thing a lineman can have.
Oh yeah. You said you coach? How many years did you coach?
I coached while I was playing a couple of my brother's teams when he was growing up.
Yeah.
I was there all the time anyway. So I was like, yeah, I'll hop in and coach. So coached O-line and D-line for a few years.
Oh, I can dig it. Okay. I coached Little League for 10. Man, same wavelength, man. Yeah. I knew it. Footwork and mental strength.
Mental strength, yeah. Because you can be the best offensive lineman in the world. You're still going to mess up. Somebody's going to beat you.
Oh, yeah.
You've got to reset. You've got to have the ability to just, I messed up. It's gone. It's over. Yeah. Move on. Yeah, 100%.
Absolutely. Yeah. Shout out to people here. Bobby saying, who you got in the Dodgers-Pads game, or is baseball out? Haha. Pads won last. It's tied up at 1. I can't go against the Dodgers, though.
I'm the same way. If Tatis was in, I might roll Padres, but Dodgers for me.
Yeah. And Kyle, this isn't where I parked my car, but I'm happy I'm here. Oh, and I'm happy I'm up at this guy. Always taking it there. Tell me how. Hey, listen. The Commanders got the W. We're not talking about that. Speaking of games that was on last night, the Panthers definitely got the W. But look, ladies and gentlemen, hey, that's going to be a segment we're going to be having going on into the rest of this season. And we're also bringing another one out a little bit later called Alex's Aces, where Alex looks at all of the quarterbacks. Now, maybe not just the Heisman guys, not the Stetson Bennett's or
digging
the
a little
Bryce
deep,
Young's.
yeah.
Let's dig into some of these other guys, maybe a couple freshmen.
Yeah, there's a couple. There's one in there for the first one. Yeah,
let's get it. So, hey, this has been Loosemore's Lineman. We will be right back, and stay tuned, Kyle, because we will talk about last night's game real quick.
That's a great thing. That's actually a great thing that you guys can possibly tie it up. Have a 3-3. I really want the Washington Commanders to have a 1-5.
Josh, you know what? Blasphemy will stop now. I will not allow any Let's Talk Football production to have this blasphemy smoking. It is 0-0. We are in this thing.
In the room
today. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! I've told you today, the race is not given to the swift, nor the battle to the strong, but to those that endure. We're coming.
I have to let you in on the Don't have to let you in.
You did that wrestling. You did that wrestling style.
Come on now.
You pop in right at the direct moment.
Let's go.